Now, first order of business for me today, before I do any fabricating underneath, is to pressure wash it. Now, I've had a pretty insane oil leak that I've fixed underneath. I really want to get rid of all this dirt and grime before the next season starts. So I got it up here on the forklift, and it's time to pressure wash it. Double fist some of this Walmart degreaser. Hope it works good. I guarantee it's just oven cleaner. Oh, never mind. Yeet. Yeet. All right, now time to wash it. All right, now I think she looks pretty darn good right now. Now the reason why I did this is I'm about to do some welding underneath. It has a booty load of grease. Oh, from an old leak that I just cleaned it. I just fixed it, the old leak. Cheap valve covers. Alright. Plus, if I catch fire, it doesn't catch fire. And if it doesn't catch fire, then I don't catch fire. And that is importante. Well, Shane, why aren't you cleaning the outside? Well, because a well-seasoned burnout car is like a well-seasoned steak. You don't just pull the steak out of the grill and wipe the seasoning off and say, ooh, that looks good. Because it don't. Look at all that rubber. That looks mean. That just screams, hey, this guy does burnouts. Well, no kidding. All right, man. Before I show y'all the underside of my car, which, mind you, takes a lot of trust. Keep in mind, I built this when I was like 23 years old. I didn't know diddly squat about cars. I just thought, hey, I'll build a rat rod. So keep that in mind. And I am moving some stuff. So, for example, this fuel line right here, moved. I'm putting that on the inside in case the tire fires, and it's going to be covered in pipe. Heck, I might just put pipe over that, but the fuel tank's going to be on the inside, right about here. Some of the wiring I'm going to redo. A lot of the wiring I'm going to redo, actually. But my goal is to put 2 drive shaft loops, one right here and one right here. Just try to be more safe. It's all about safety when it comes to hopefully being, ooh, look, I've been looking for that. We'll just put that back on the inside there. There we go. Oh, look at that. So clean. Another day, another project. Oh yeah. I got my crank trigger sensor. I'm running AN line to my pump. Crank trigger stuff. Man, this thing gonna be looking good. Oh yeah, I got the shop to myself so I can just be wide open today. That's right. Cam button for my fuel pump. big beautiful part. Timing cover for my mechanical fuel pump. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Thank you to Tyler over at Good Vibrations for the help with this kind of stuff. He helped me out with the cables mostly. Look at that high quality cable. That ain't going nowhere. That ain't gonna rub raw or anything. That looks good. I got a T-handle. He said that's the best. Went to Jags. Well, crap. I forgot to buy my 12 AN hose. Idiot! Look at all these fittings. In order for this to fit, I gotta take this off for other stuff anyways. Well done. It's not gonna be easy to get on there because this gasket is so thick. This is called a cam hex drive for obvious reasons. We're gonna slap that on there. What I'm gonna do is take these nuts right here off. And then we're gonna put the timing cover on. And then we're gonna put the hex drive on there. Alright, so it's mounted. Alright, timing's covered on, it's nice and sealed. Now it's time to put on my harmonic balancer and explain to y'all this harmonic balancer is just a crank hub. So the belt absorbs the harmonics, it doesn't need a harmonic balancer. Plus, this is my new degree ring, it has magnets put in there versus having a degree ring and then a reluctor wheel on top of that with the flying magnets on it. This will do the same, it'll do two jobs in one. Well, that was fun. So I got the fuel pump on. Had to go to Harbor Fart to get some Allen heads, but it's working pretty good. And I think I found some spacers for my crank trigger setup here. So we're gonna try that out. See if I can shave these down, make them work. But it's coming together. What I have here is my crank trigger magnetic pickup. Now what this is like a crank sensor for like your modern LS motor, but for a big block. This degree ring has magnets inside of it. It'll take like 2 inches out of my distributor, which won't fit behind this blower. I got the proper hardware. It's the ugliest garbage I've ever seen, but I don't even care at this point. I just want it to work. Slap the pickup in there and we'll be looking good. Yeah, that looks good. Got everything on here. I guess we can slap the pulley back on there, see what it looks like. All right. I'd like to polish that up, polish all this back up at some point, but for now we're not going to worry about it. Next thing on the agenda is getting this fuel cable routed through the body. I want it easily accessible, so I might put it right here. Actually, I'm going to sit in this tine right there. I measured it to go to right here, but I don't know. Really want it right here. But I don't think my cable's long enough because I measured it according to a stupid idea. But if something goes bad, I would really like to just... But let's drill our hole. It's going to be right there at my tip of my toe. And then route it through and see what we can do and what we can work with, how much slack we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, we might have enough to work with here. Oh yeah. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. That is so smooth. Go to the hardware store, get me a ball socket deal right here. Hardware store is closed. Bunch of dweebs. Look at that. That's phenomenal. Only thing is, I'm gonna try to route that to the side. Let's see what we got. Routed it to the side and it actually looks pretty dang good. I can mount that to the frame. Let's see, with this sharp turn right here. Oh yeah. Honestly, if I think, what is this all about? Piece of junk, rat rods, you know. Put the zip tie back on there. Might get me another piston rod here. That looks so stupid, but people at car shows just like, oh man, piston rod holding the gauge, it's so cool. This is trash anyways. Obviously can't use that with methanol. Might put it right here on this bar, build a bracket, weld it to that, and pyum 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 pyum. You know the drill. Too short. We're just eyeballing. Ain't gotta be perfect. Degrees. Took me some muscle to get that one going. Woo! Got some twerk on it. Alright everyone, that sums it up for this video. It's probably full of just a bunch of random segments of different projects I have to do on this car. But that's what it's going to be for a while. I did knock out a good amount on my list, but unfortunately it's time to call it, pack it up on my trailer and throw it in storage because I'm about to be gone for a while. By the time I get back, my blower should be back. It's mailed off to Monty over at Mad Dog Blowers in California to get rebuilt. And we'll slap that on there, put the pulleys on. I have to space out the tensioner and stuff. A lot of small stuff, but the small stuff really adds up. It's a lot of stuff I have to do to this car to get it ready. But I'm working my tail off to get it done. I didn't meet my goal for this past couple weeks, but that's the way it goes. I had a couple setbacks. Again, that's part of it. I'm sorry if I seem frustrated in some of this stuff. It happens. Some of the stuff I've been doing gets extremely frustrating. and I'm not goofy like I should be, but that's nature of the beast, I guess. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in. When I get back home, I'll get back to work on this. We got a lot of stuff to take care of. But again, thank you very much for watching. Like, dislike if you want, comment, subscribe, share, and keep watching my videos because we're going places with this thing. I promise you.